Alright, welcome back to Dunks Code Traders Hub, and this is episode number 57, I believe. Yeah, episode number 57 of BTC analysis. Yeah, and welcome. If you're new here and it's your first time, go ahead and subscribe. If you like our channel, if you like whatever we give here, the signals, the analysis, go ahead and give us a thumbs up still as we continue to grow together. So welcome guys, welcome. As usual, this is just BTC. We only analyze one asset, Bitcoin, in as far as crypto world is concerned, and we've been following it ever since last year together when we started the live streams. All right, so right now, without wasting any more time, let's get into it and look at what is happening in the world of BTC. So on the last time we analyzed it, we we hoped to see price react to this fair value gap or come even all the way here before we can come back into buys. So price never reached it, gave us a fake breakout right about there, and then price went and tested the area that we had already anticipated, which was a fair value gap on H4. So price never went back up there, so we can delete this. We can bring this right here, because I still have a feeling that price is likely to come all the way here. So for now, this is our breaker broke according to weekly, daily, and whatever, according to those time frames. Yeah, we are still having, we know that we have what? We know that we are anticipating that kind of a pullback to the breaker broke. So right here, this is what I'm still anticipating. Yes, right about here we have our call it a support area. Call it a support area. If I can go to daily, let's go to daily. We see what is happening there. Yes, it was an order block right there, but then gave us a fake breakout. Now price is reacting there. So this I can delete. I can delete it, and now we have something like that. And from what we see, according to daily time frame, in fact, let me do it on the H4. We sort of have have a pennant, sort of have a pennant. Let me just do it like that, and then this one is gonna be here and there. Yeah, it's going to be like that. So we sort of have a pennant according to this very asset, according to this structure that I've just drawn. And we all know that pennants signify continuation of the previous trend. But here where we are, that's why I'm still emphasizing this. We know that most of the times pennants can fake you. They first give you a fake breakout to come all the way here. There's a fair value gap right about here actually. Yeah, there's a fair value gap right about there. Price can fake it to come to that, which is our breaker broke level, and then later continue with the uptrend that we already know we are in. Remember, our current all-time high is 100, and our current all-time high is 100, and let me actually go to it. Our current all-time high is 123, 123, 250, 252. That is our all-time high as we speak. That is our all-time high of BTC. Price is a very first time for price to reach that very value, or that very price. And now that we know that we are having a pennant right on H4, we can only wait for price to reach there. If it can confirm for us the sales, then it will be the best option for us to actually come in with sales. But on H1 we haven't gotten a confirmation. It's even H4, M15 not yet. So all we need is M15 to confirm for us, not even M15, H1 to confirm for us entry for sales. Then we can come in with sales, because it still has to come back again to this point. But remember, all we need is the general trend is an uptrend. So the buys still have the say in this market, but this will be just a retracement or a pullback kind of move that we'll be looking at. So price has been consolidating within this pennant. So this will be a manipulation, then distribution to go ahead and give us a new to go ahead and give us a new all-time high, and this time hopefully it will even reach that level that we already knew we wanted to reach according to daily time frame. So that is what I'm currently anticipating, and clearly you can see even on daily time frame this fair value gap has not yet been mitigated. The fair value gap here, this candle and this candle and that, they left a fair value gap here after the break of structure here. So this will be a point of interest for price to come, first mitigate that liquidity on that fair value gap and then continue with the buys. Then later we can come in with sales, probably from that very level, because that's where we are anticipating continuation. That's where we are anticipating sales to start from. Yeah. All right. So now that that's said, let's first go back to weekly. Let's go to weekly. We see I don't know why weekly is refusing. I don't know what is wrong with. Okay, it has come now. So the weekly TM or time frame, we have our higher high. This was a break of structure, so what we are looking for is a retest to the breakable. But once price reaches there, we are likely to come for all this liquidity that was left back according to weekly time frame. We have that. We have these other order blocks where this buy momentum started from, or this buy momentum, where this buy momentum right here on this order block where the buy momentum started from. Yeah, so that is why this is like a general, analysis. So if I can do this, thought I would be able to lift them all at once, but I can't, so I have to lift them one by one. So that is what I'll be anticipating for now. I'll be anticipating something like that. So for now, I can't. Right now, according to H4 and daily time frame, I need this kind of a move. So according to H4, price is still above our 10 MA, but so that means the buyers are still in control. All we can do is wait for sales according to H1 to be confirmed, then we can come in with our sales to bring us all the way back to this trend line. Then once we reach this trend line, we anticipate a breakout to take us all the way back to the breaker block. Once we mitigate the liquidity on daily time frame fair value gap right here, then we can anticipate buys to bring us all the way back to the high there, to our all-time high, or even to break it and reach our TP level right there. This TP level was initially calculated from this very this kind of a structure right here, and this was the thing right here. So this was our first TP, which was hit, yeah, right about there. Now our second TP was, of course, this other one right about there. That was our second TP, and that's why we are anticipating price to come. Oh, that's even further more. Was this the one here? I think it was this right here. Yeah, think it was that there to bring us right on that level. Yes, so that is why we are looking for price to reach there. So for now, no business with this asset. That TP was already hit. This was the TP from all the way here, from this level to there. That TP was hit right about there. So now we need a new TP which will lead us onto a new all-time high. So for now, according to H1, we wait for a confirmation of sales. Hopefully price will eventually get back to the trend line or not, but all we need is sales to begin according to H1. H1 is the one that is likely to give us this entry. M15 is already looking for sales according to CCI. H4, we still need sales even though we are seeing prices above our 10 MA. So you need to understand that. So M5, same, this wants us to look for sales, but we cannot consider all that until H1 is ready to sell. That's how we are going to be trading this BTC. I think that's it for today. Let me wish you guys a good day. I want to remind you that every day we are always here on this very channel analyzing assets like Crash 500, Boom 1000, Boom 500, Volatility 25S, Volatility 75, Jump 50, Jump 25, Jump 10, and then gold is one of the other assets that we analyze every day, Monday to Friday, here on this channel, and that's what we do. So if you want to be part of us, go ahead and subscribe and always be around. Don't forget to hit the bell button so that you don't miss the notification when we are live or when I upload a new video. All right, that's it for today. Let me wish you guys a good day. See you tomorrow at 10:30 for the usual analysis. But then for BTC, that will be on Friday. That's when we are back here for the BTC analysis. And of course, as usual, the time will be the time will be 1, but today we start at 1:15. So I'll see if I should change it to 1:15 or to maintain 1. But as for today, we started at 1:15. Let me wish you guys a good day. See you. Bye-bye.